why is gas $5 a gallon? And like, why do I have to pay rent? And why is rent so high? And why do I have to drive my car and get the gas that I have to get to go to the job that I have to pay for rent? Why do I have to do all of that stuff? And why are you making it so fucking expensive to do it? I don't even want to get out and pump my gas. It feels like getting out and just knowing someone's gonna fucking stab you. Why would you get out? This is beginning. This is the beginning of life. What am I supposed to do forever? I have to get a fucking horse. I'm fucking stressed out. I'm fucking stressed. We should not be working like this. I work my ass off and I can't even fucking pay bills. Oh. And they always say don't compare yourself to others, but I see people going to Coachella and fucking like buying all types of shit, just pointless fuck you money, and I'm over here and can't even fucking pay my fucking rent, bro.
I'm losing my mind. This fucking thing. Okay, I've been trying for an hour to take this fucking thing off of this drill bit. Okay, it's metal. I don't know how to fucking get it off. I'm trying to build a pergola. Okay, I've gotten this far. All right. I had the Allen wrench drill bit, and now I need the screwdriver drill bit. And I could go get my regular screwdriver, but this bit's the screw that they gave me. I don't know how to take this off. Why? What are we women-proofing our fucking tools now? There's gotta be an easy way to take this fucking thing off, but I fucking can't. And I've been trying. And I've tried fucking everything. I've tried other screwdrivers. I've tried hammers. I've tried other drill bits. I've tried fucking wrenches. I'm losing. How does this come off? Somebody help me take this fucking thing off. It's metal, okay? It's... I'm losing.
When I say life is so, like, man, we be making some dope ass fucking decisions. It's like, I know I gotta keep my baby and I gotta do what's the best and I just gotta live, but like, I just... Fuck. It's the worst thing in the world, bro. Bringing another baby into this life without having a fucking husband. I don't know why I'm doing this again. God, I can't do it.
I just took out a loan for basic needs and food. Like, needs / food. I have never in my life had to take out a loan for the things that my home needs. I had to make the decision of gas or food, or somehow budget it and split that and get a little bit of gas and get a little bit of food until I get paid again. I said there's no way. I cannot do this. I need to have a little bit more for gas and I need to have enough food. So Affirm has, its thing with Sam's Club. I was like, fuck it. Let's just take out a loan for our basic needs. I feel like this is not okay. This is not okay. We're fucked.
It just cost me $49.36 to fill up my tank. If a man thinks I am spending any of that gas, any of that $49.36 amount of gas, I can't even get it out, any of that gas to come meet you for coffee, you done lost your mind, because I ain't doing it. Give me somewhere worthwhile driving to, okay?
I've been trying to be real calm with this. I ain't had no reason to yell, but I'm gonna be so honest.
I have never seen a lazier generation of men in my life. I mean, every generation had their struggles. But this generation of men, of guys, because it ain't men, it can't be, are lazy. Y'all leave it up to women to do everything. She want to hear from you. Guess what? She got to call you. She want a little text, a little good morning text. Guess what? She got to do that too. If you want to talk to me, why don't you just call me? If you want to see me, why don't you just say so? When are you going to initiate something for a woman that you claim to like? Because stuff like that made me go up out of here. Then I start to act like I don't care. Then I start to actually not care. What are we doing? When do y'all initiate a date? When do y'all plan a date? When do you say, hey, just be ready? Y'all don't do that no more. What is going on? You're making me lose my mind. Y'all are so lazy.
Low-key, ladies, we have it easy as fuck. I just took my husband on a trip for his birthday. And I'm like, damn, this is what a man has to go through? Like, literally, this is what a man has to go through. So what really pissed me off was the end of the story. So listen, I paid for flights. I paid for room. I paid for dinner. I paid for jet skis. I paid for video after jet skis. I paid for massages Saturday and Sunday. We did go out to the club. We went out with a couple, and I paid $175 for the booth and a bottle, which we split it in half. I paid for dinner. I paid for his haircut. And the main thing that pissed me off was when we got back home, I had to pay for parking. Blew me the fuck, like blew me, took me the fuck away. Like, I have to pay for parking? Oh my fucking God. Now I'm even more irritated. Then my gas light goes off. Oh my fucking God. Like, we do not take in accountability all the shit men be having to do because I just be sitting there like, la-di-da-di-da. Bro, I would hate to be a man. Like, I would literally die if I was a man.
I don't know what's in the water, but men are just flabbergasting me every single day. I just got done from the gym. I had a long week. I wanted to do a leg day and a sauna. And I got done, got my protein shake. I'm excited. And I'm in the elevator, and this guy is in the elevator. I barely made it, and I literally got smushed into the elevator door, in between the doors. And the guy did not even lift a hand to even help me stop. It was a bad slam. Like, I was like smushed in between those two doors. The guy did not even help me at all. Not even to press the open door button. Not even that. I'm flabbergasted by their lack of tenacity and testosterone these days. What is going on in the water?
You could have the most full roster as a woman of the most manly men. You move, okay? No one wants to help you with moving. Where did they go? Okay, suddenly, all these men, they become businessmen. Okay, I thought I was getting into guys that were like lumberjacks, okay, could help lift some boxes. No, suddenly, I'm dating men that have never been to the gym, I guess. They can't help me with anything. Okay, then why are you here then? Clearly you don't like me enough then. That's crazy. Okay, when I was younger, when someone moved, in my opinion, it was like a community effort. Everyone came in, everyone chipped in, everyone helped. Wrong. Okay, as I've gotten older, I realized this is a solo game. I have to hire movers. I have to hire men. Okay, where are the men? I don't know. I have to hire them to help me. That is crazy. That is crazy. Okay, and now I've realized it. I'm like, oh, you like me, but not enough to help me move? Okay. We're changing the whole roster up. No one's getting renewals. Whole team is getting traded. You're gone, you're gone, you're gone. Get out of my face. You may play ball, but you're not gonna be playing me. You're done.
I go to shower and this man took my shower head. We broke up and he installed a shower head for me and he took it.
Oh my gosh, being single is so expensive. This is not what I signed up for. I really gotta go buy outfits just to go out, just to try to impress these fools. And then on top of that, when I do go out, I gotta at least buy myself an initial, beginner drink. So whatever that price may be. Sometimes I even gotta pay to get into places by myself. I'm just so disgusted.
What happened to men paying bills for free? Like, what happened to that? Why don't y'all pay bills for free no more? Like, why can't y'all be like y'all grandpa or y'all great-grandfather? Remember back in the day where men used to, like, cherish the women and pay everything? Nowadays, and it's not going for none of that. Men do not pay bills no more. Like, what happened to that?
Yo, you know what's sad? So I need my TV mounted.
Right?
Yeah. I asked 3 different men today,
None of them knew how. Okay, I guess I gotta do that too. All right.
So this woman was in a restaurant. She's looking around and all she sees is other women. Nobody on a date. No man and woman on a date. Just women that, as she said, dating each other. So the commentary is that men don't want to be on dates anymore. They don't want to go out with women because it's a waste of time and money. So my question is, do men ever like going on a date? Do men like going on dates? They like going to restaurants and trying different foods and things like that. Is it something that they only did because women like to do it? Like if I'm going to get in a relationship and I say I want to go to a restaurant, am I making him do something that he doesn't want to do? A lot of men say they just rather stay home. What do you guys think?
The problem is these men are looking for and wanting an equal partner, and we are not equal. We were never meant to be equal. And until these men can see that, I suspect the male loneliness crisis is only going to increase. Let me know your thoughts.
Sometimes I be having to remind myself that I'm a girl. Not because I be forgetting for real, but like when I be seeing certain things, like one person helping push a car somewhere, I be getting ready to hurry up and get out and help. But then I'm like, where are the men? Why at all the men on the street, why are there no men helping push that car? Like, yeah, I do blue collar work. Yeah, military. Yeah, I'm strong. I be gymming. I don't need to be getting out pushing no car. Like, I was waiting like a few more seconds until the light turned green. Cause I'm like, damn, if nobody else is gonna get out and help, like, I'll get out and help. Or if it's like, real, like, not out of the way to go help. But where are the men? Why aren't the men helping push the cars? Make it make sense. Where are the men?
Have you guys seen how long it took someone to help Irina Zarutska as she was lying lifeless on the floor of the train? It took about 1 minute and 30 seconds of her lying there and bleeding out on the floor of the train for someone to come up and help. And to just check in and see if maybe there was a chance they could save her. What if that was you laying there? Or your wife, or your sister, or your girlfriend, or your mother? Would you help then? Or would you still sit back and probably stare at your phone screen scrolling as if there's something important there for you? The fact that you can't even look around in a room for a man that is strong and that you know would step up and help if something were to go down in there. I know there's still a few out there, and I'm blessed to have plenty of them in my life and in my circle, my community. But for the general public, where are the men? How are you guys out there acting like it's your right and your job and your privilege to be dating and have a girlfriend and start a family when you can't even protect a woman in your presence? It's really disheartening and disgusting to see what is going on, and that the lack of real strong men who will step up and stand up for what is right, it's like too much.
Nothing will make me lose respect for a man faster than to be in the presence of a man and he see me struggling as a woman, or see any woman struggling, and he won't even take his hands out of his pockets or lift his hands to help a lady. Zero respect for men like that. I was just now in a setting struggling to lift an office chair that was really heavy to get it from one place to the next place, and I had to lift it and carry it a short distance. Two men stood by in executive positions and watched me struggle to lift that chair and watched me struggle to carry that chair to where it needed to be to return it to it was a very short distance back to its proper place. Zero respect. I have zero respect for men who will watch a woman struggle. If men will stand by and watch you struggle, even in lifting a chair, they will stand back and watch you struggle in other areas of your life. When it comes to women, children, and senior citizens, I have a soft place in my heart for those three populations because they are the weakest populations on the face of the earth. To watch a senior citizen, a woman, or a child struggle, and as a man you do nothing, I have zero respect for any man who will watch a woman struggle and do nothing to help her. It says volumes about your character. Volumes.
where are the handymen at? Like, I swear I'm always doing all these projects around my house. And obviously, you know, I live alone, well, with my 2 broke besties, but they ain't gonna help me do nothing. And I'm always having to lift and move everything around. So today's goal was to get my Peloton in the garage because I'm gonna ride it while my kids play outside because I haven't used it, but maybe twice since I moved to Texas, which has been a little over a year now. And I paid a big price for that bike, so I'm gonna get active and get on that thing. So I had to move this couch out the way, and then I swept my whole garage, but I still had to make sure that I had room to park in there. But I have a 2-car garage and I only have 1 car, so it only made sense. And eventually I'm gonna buy a treadmill for my garage as well and just make a whole garage gym while my car can still fit though, because I'm not parking in the driveway, okay? But when I tell you that this Peloton bike is so heavy, and if you have one, you know, and I moved this all the way to the garage by myself. Like, honestly, I'm patting myself on the back because I broke a crazy sweat while doing it. But my vanity came today, and this was in the room and in the place where the vanity's going. So I had to get it out immediately because I need to get that vanity put together. And no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to hire somebody to do that because that's just doing too much. I already did enough today, broke a sweat. I'm good. I'm ready to chill now. But the bike is in the garage. I'm ready to get back on there with my trainer, Alex. And if you know, you know, Alex is so freaking sweet and he will get you right. But the Peloton looks good out here. I was worried that it's too hot in Texas, but I think it'll be okay.
There's no real men anymore in this world. And let me tell you why. Every day after work, I'm like a server, right? Every day after work, I go to this gas station and I gamble. I gamble like $50, $100, who knows? That's my hobby, that's what I do, whatever. I go in there tonight to gamble and I put money in the machine and it took my 20 and I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna try one of the other ones. And remember, I go in here every night pretty much. So I get up and I go to another machine, and at the same time, this guy got up and was walking towards the cashier for some reason, and he said, don't go to that machine, I'm at that machine. And I was like, I'm not gonna go to your machine, don't worry. And so I go over there, I see a phone on one machine, so I go to one where there's nothing in front of it. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? That's my machine. I said, which one is your machine? The one with the phone? And he's like, all of them are. I don't even know why the fuck you're in here. And I look at the cashier like, you know, excuse me, you know, nothing. Didn't say a freaking word. So of course I stood up for myself because, you know, whatever, there, you know, I go in there every freaking night, and you're gonna let a man disrespect. There's like 12 machines, okay? You're gonna sit here and let him have them all? First of all, you can't do that. Come on, that's just freaking manners, okay? And the fact that he didn't say, hey, calm down, you know, whatever, just nothing. He just let him freaking disrespect me. He didn't say a freaking word. I can't, men aren't men anymore. The fact that he was disrespecting me was just on a whole other level. And then the fact that the cashier didn't say a freaking word to him, nothing. I was going in there every night gambling $50 to $100, and now I will never go in there ever again. So, I don't know, that's that. But I'm just glad because I know my man, he's short of a lot of things. I'm not saying he's perfect. He's not perfect at all. He has a lot of flaws. But I'll tell you one thing. He would never, ever let a man disrespect me in public. Ever. He would. I don't care if the guy was 12 feet taller than him. He don't care. He would stand up for me. That's one thing I can say about my man. And he pumps my gas.
So I haven't gone on a date in like months. But last week I went out with this guy. It was terrible, guys. He didn't ask to split the bill. He asked me to fucking transfer him. I was mortified. Like, I'm sorry, I was so embarrassed that I went out with a guy who fucking asked me to transfer him half of the bill. Please, buddy, just let me pay the whole thing. Like, I would have been less embarrassed to pay the whole thing. What in the world? What have men of this generation become? What even is life? What even is the purpose of a man? Like, do you want me to transfer you extra money for a fucking manicure and pedicure while you're at it? I've gotten asked to split the bill before, but to transfer you? Give me your pay ID. God, you must have gone through some deep trauma or something. I'm actually shocked. Guys, this is the type of men we're dealing with in 2026. Or should I call them women? Princesses, actually. I'm literally the man in this relationship. It's not even a relationship. I did not see him after. Like, what do you mean? I'm fine if the guy's like, oh, let's split the bill. You know, like, I don't know, I'm more of a traditional type of gal, but I understand, I guess. But to ask me to transfer you? Oh, I was in disbelief. I was actually shocked. Like, my ethnic roots could not take this. But he was also ethnic, so I was like, wait, send help, guys. Literally, what is even happening in the dating scene? It's really bad. May as well just take my whole bank account, bitch.